in knowledge and information. Fun facts are great for breaking the ice, creating impressive conversation, or for winning pop quizzes. For people who are masters at collecting unusual pieces of information, prepare to have your minds blown with these interesting fun facts about Nollywood, animals, music, and so much more. Today we have created for you mind-blowing pieces of information that are surprisingly true, stimulating, and or inspiring. This is Fun Facts on TV Independent. Did you know that the name Nollywood was originated from a New York Times article? Although movie productions in Nigeria started over 50 years ago, the name Nollywood as we now know it today can be traced to an initial usage of the word in 2002 in an article by Matt Steinglass in the New York Times, where it was used to depict Nigerian cinema or made to capture the Nigerian market. This one is for the movie lovers, Nollywood to be precise. Well, did you know that just like me, majority of Nigerians also love a well-written and well-produced movie? Those days where badly produced movies used to misrepresent the Nollywood industry are finally behind us, thank goodness. Thanks to some record-breaking movies with their impressive domestic gross earnings. At number 5, did you know that Sugar Rush made over $287 million? Not forgetting it was produced in year 2019. Coming in at number 4 is Chief Daddy. Chief Daddy comes in at number 4 again. It earned over 387 million naira. Turning in over $433 million is Wedding Party 2, coming in at number 3. The movie was also produced in year 2017. With 455 million in earnings, the second highest grossing movie of all time in Nigeria is none other than The Wedding Party 1, released in 2016 by Ebony Life Films. Now to the number 1 highest grossing movie of all time in Nigeria is none other than the Scene 1 produced movie titled Omogeto the Saga. The movie was released theatrically on December 26, 2020. It has grossed over 500 million naira. Who else is amazed? Now let us know what you think in the comment section. Keep it rolling with your thoughts. Did you know that the sensation of falling when half asleep and jerking yourself awake is called hypnic jerks? A hypnic jerk is an involuntary twist of one or more muscles that occur as a person falls asleep. No one is totally sure why hypnic jerks occur, but they are deemed to be perfectly healthy. However, they may be increased by anxiety, caffeine, or physical activity close to bedtime. They are more frequent in young people and decrease as we get older. Hypnic jerks are a type of involuntary muscle movement called myoclonus. Next time you experience one, know that it is absolutely normal, and now you know the name. Now let's talk about animals real quick. Well, did you know that female bats give birth while hanging upside down, catching the baby in their wings as it drops? Well, let me explain further. The female bat stores sperm after mating before it hibernates until she ovulates. Fertilization usually occurs in the spring, and the gestation period of a female bat ranges from 40 days to 6 months. In approximately May or June, female bats gather in large groups or bat colonies to give birth. Since bats are mammals, they do not lay eggs but give birth to their young. Young birds are known as pups, and usually only one is born per litter. However, There are a few species of bats that may have up to 4 pups in a litter. Female bats give birth to their young while hanging upside down, then catch and place the young inside their pouches for safety. When the mother goes in search of food, the pup stays behind, clinging to a wall within the roost, waiting for a mother's return. Well, now you know that about bats. Did you know that penguins can do math? You might think of penguins as not smart, but it turns out that they are actually quite intelligent. In fact, one 2011 study published in the journal Science found that the birds are capable of doing math at the same level as monkeys. During the study, the penguins were asked to compare 9 images, each containing a different number of objects. The researchers found that the birds were able to rank the images in order of how many objects they contained. Put simply, they learned that birds could count. Who else is amazed? Did you know that squirrels are responsible for planting thousands of trees worldwide? They may be small, but they play a key role in our environment in ways you wouldn't imagine. These squirrels plant thousands of trees every year worldwide due to simply forgetting where they buried their corns. Unlike some birds, squirrels do not have a mental map that helps them remember where they buried their stored food. Instead, they rely on a strong sense of smell to help them locate buried food. As you can imagine, some buried food gets missed. Birds have also been known to spy on squirrels and watch where they bury their nuts in order to dig them up later and steal them. Naughty birds. Squirrels, however, have become wise and adapted to these, as they have been known to do fake burials of nuts in order to trick the birds. These fake burials, stolen food, and forgotten storage locations are what often turns into trees later on. Now, for more interesting facts on squirrels, did you know that the squirrels' front teeth never stop growing? And newborn squirrels are born blind. Did you also know that squirrels will adopt a baby squirrel as their own if they find one that is abandoned? How motherly. Now let's talk about music. Now, did you know that music helps plants grow faster? According to a study conducted by South Korean scientists from the National Institute of Agricultural Biotechnology, found that plants grow faster when music is played around them. The study used forcing different classical pieces in rice fields. Findings were that the music helped crops grow at a faster pace and pointed to evidence that plants have genes which enable them here. Vibrations from sound waves stimulate growth factors in plants and also warns them from predators. The vibration produces movement in the plant cells, which stimulates the plants to produce more nutrients. Now let us know in the comment section, do you really think music helps plants grow faster? I would love to hear what you guys think. Back to music. Did you know that a song that gets stuck in your head is called an earworm? An earworm, also sometimes called a brainworm, sticky music or stuck music syndrome, are referred to as catchy music that continually repeats through a person's mind even after it is no longer playing. There have actually been studies done on earworms, including one out of a University of London, which found that earworms could also be triggered by experiences that bring up a memory of a song, such as seeing a word that reminds you of a song, hearing a few notes from a song, or feeling an emotion which you associate with the song. Did you know that the world's oldest musical instrument is actually 35,000 years old? The 35,000-year-old vulture bone flute was discovered in an European cave by Nicholas Conrad. Is most likely the world's oldest musical instrument. The pieces were found back in 2008 at a Stone Age cave in the southern part of Germany. The flute has been said to have 5 fingers holes and a V-shaped mouthpiece. The flute was made from the natural hollow wing bone of a vulture. Discoverers have stated that music may have already been part of our lives ever since. It has been one of the cultural accomplishments that gave an advantage over to our now existing generation. Can you guess what the world's oldest song is? The world's oldest song is the Uranium number 6, which is part of about 36 hymns re-sung and was sung about 3,400 years ago, making it the world's oldest song in history. The song has been said to be the rhymes of an ancient goddess Nikal, a Semitic goddess of orchards. It was produced around the 14th century in cuneiform by the Hurrians. The tune of this song was found in the clay tablet, and it was excavated around the years of 1950s from the city of ruins in Syria called Ugarit. The song is also considered to be one of the earliest melodies of the world, and it is also the oldest musical composition to have survived its integrity to be known as the 1st century tune, same as Ciclo's epitaph. The tablet also contains instructions for the singer to be accompanied by a type of herb called a summum. That's all we have time for this week on Fun Facts. To keep the conversation going in the comment section, we would love to hear your thoughts on some of these amazing facts. For more thrilling videos, visit independent.ng or subscribe to our channel. This is TV Independent. Thank you for watching.